How's it going, everyone? I just want to talk to you guys about what I've been doing for my semester project this semester. And I've decided to work with the YMCA of Madison to help fundraise with their annual golf classic. And also, I will be setting up an event for a club donation drive this summer for clubs to be donated to less fortunate kids at the YMCA and the First Tee program. How my public narrative fits in with this is one of my main goals was to give kids opportunities to take basically a different path than the norm of use that has happened in their lives or whatnot. So basically, when looking at writing a public narrative for this course, I first went through our lessons from the GANS model, readers, and videos from this class. I wanted to tell a pivotal story that brought me into wanting to start advocating for my belief. I'm going to use the format first telling you the story of self, continuing to a story of us, and finalizing with a story of now. Starting off, I had to ask the question to myself, why was I called to motivate others to join in this action? My story is different from others in that I did grow up in a family where I was given the opportunity pretty much to do anything I could think of, exploring with no constraints, whether it was the lessons I learned in sports or aviation from my father, the traits I learned in organization and academics from my mother. I was put into a good situation from the start. Now that I've gotten older, I have started to reflect on how I want to give back to less fortunate people who haven't been able to either experience things from great teachers like I have, or haven't been able to afford sports like I have been able to participate in growing up. When I look at picking a challenge that I have faced in my life, I turn to growing up always wanted to be a pilot. My dad is a commercial pilot for the airlines, and from day one, I've always wanted to follow in his footsteps. I was on track entering college to continue my ultimate goal until I started to put too much pressure on myself to live up to those expectations. For some reason, I always thought in my mind that the son is supposed to someday be better than their father, which was the wrong way of thinking. This way of thinking made me feel like it was a bigger challenge than it really was. It was challenging because in my mind I held my dad at such a big pedestal because the accolades that he has accomplished in his life in flying airplanes. It was my challenge because I wanted to enjoy the things that he has. For a while it was hard on me due to not doing as great in school at the start, so I decided that I would do something else for a while and forge my own path to one day becoming a pilot. This was my choice to change the path that I would take. I wanted to do it my way versus putting pressure on myself to exact the path that my dad took. I couldn't look at comparing myself to him and focused on myself and how I would accomplish my goals. So I decided to change majors to general studies, complete my degree, and then continue my flight training at Madison where I currently am today. The outcome of these changes have allowed me to do something for myself and reduce the stress I had over my head for so long. It has taught me that the path everyone expects you to take isn't always the right path. To do something on your own has changed the way I look at life today. I want to teach what seems right isn't always right, but taking things from previous experiences and combining them with a new outlook, you can get to the same goal. My goal is to stress the fact that the path expected to take is not always the right path is important. Our parents grew up in a different era where their parents had different values and how you're expected to live your life. Go to college for 4 years, get a job, start a family. These times have changed where you can still get where you want to be at the end, but you can take a totally different path. My call of action is to call on younger people to not only think about what they want to accomplish in life, but look at the bigger picture of attaining that goal. It's okay if you want to be different. I want people to take the time to set a plan of different ways to take And if the first one doesn't work, continue your second, third, fourth, but never give up on your dream no matter the obstacles in your way. I know most people can relate to this. I want to inspire people to get their goal no matter the path you take. It is the end goal what matters. The story now I want you to look at this is the challenge of fighting the thought you're expecting to do things a specific way. Whether it's parents, friends, extended family, they don't really know what is going on in your mind. I call an action to do what you believe in for yourself. It will give you an extra motivation and give you the strength to achieve your goals. With this, my project is getting people to try something different, a new path, and thank you very much.